And we're back with another episode of Real Movie Feud. I'm so excited for you guys to see our players for tonight. We have Albert, Kenny, and Sophie. Let's play some Feud, folks. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Real Movie Feud, the feudiest of game shows on this channel. I'm so excited to be back here. I am Cole, and I have a lovely co-host today of Cameron, co-host Patterson. Cameron, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I saw the first match, and I was absolutely delighted. This is such a fun new game added to our portfolio. I don't know why Kenny's laughing, but I'm excited to be here, have a front row seat.
Well, you got more than a front row seat. You got a stage side seat, so you should be happy. Players, are we all ready to play? Would you like to see some rules?
Sure.
Yeah.
We can talk, right?
Absolutely, you can talk. Okay, rules.
Not allowed.
I'm
Not
allowed.
allowed.
Okay, rules of the game. All right, so there are going to be 5 rounds of gameplay. Each round, players are going to be given a prompt. Players will have 2 turns to answer that prompt. Once players answer the prompt, they can receive points in the order of the top 5 answers. So number 1 is 50, number 2 is 40, number 3 is 30, and so on. If there are tied answers in the question, that's going to add a 6th option to the board for the same point value as the tied answer. So let's say there's an answer tied at 4th place. That means there are 2 20-point answers on the board. The top 5 answers are based on prompt criteria. That could be something like most popular, highest rated, lowest earning. Today's answers are all going to be from letterboxd.com, but if there was a difference, I would clarify in the question. After round 1, players are going to go in the lowest point order. And then at the end of the 5 rounds, the highest score wins. Before we get started tonight, anybody have any questions?
Nope.
No.
Answer some questions.
Do you get like a time limit for your answer or?
We're a casual show here at Real Movie Feud,
Okay.
But I will say if you're taking forever, maybe the Jeopardy
Shut
game
up.
starts playing. We get you moving along. So we want to
Okay.
make sure we're timely. Kenny, you cannot filibuster this match. Thank you very much.
Oh,
I have my eye on you. I have my eye on you.
Alrighty, and with that, let's get to the first question of the game. Actually, before that, I need you guys to answer the starter question. This is going to determine our order for the first round here. So, and then we'll go in alphabetical. I want you to tell me what is the average score right now, as of 7/22, so 2 days ago when I collected this data, for the film The Good Dinosaur. What is the current average score for the film The Good Dinosaur? According to letterboxd.com, I will be accepting up to 2 decimal places. Albert, we will start with you.
Okay. Let's do 3.1.
3.1. He's going 3.1. No, you don't want to go 2 decimal points?
Oh, 2 decimal places, right.
Mhm.
3.17.
3.17. All right. And Kenny did
2.84.
2.84. Okay. And Sophie.
I'm going to go 2.79.
2.79.
I'm going to go close to Kenny.
I'm
I agree with
cornered.
him.
All right. Kenny, you scare me. Kenny, the average score for The Good Dinosaur right now is a 2.84.
Jesus Christ.
You looked it up before this,
That's not true. I don't believe that.
Don't look at my screen.
Holy shit, that's crazy. Actually, that was random, right? Like.
Oh yeah, I haven't looked at that.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
think. I think I hit that thing once. Like I hit the eye, and I didn't even give it a rating.
Fair.
Like,
and yeah, to be
years
fair, you
ago.
can't see unless you hover over and see the direct. Okay,
Yeah.
So based on that, we're gonna have Kenny going first, then Sophie, and then Albert last here. Okay. And then after round 1, of course, we'll go in lowest point order. So this is just to determine for round 1 and any tiebreakers for tonight. So with that, we're going to start with Kenny here. Kenny, I want you to tell me the lowest average rated films directed by. You want to guess here? Okay.
Danny Boyle.
Wrong. David Fincher.
Oh.
Lowest rated.
Lowest average rated films on Letterboxd, directed by David Fincher.
Okay. I gotta go with Alien 3 or Alien Cubed, as it's named. Final
Alien
answer.
3 or Alien Cubed is our number one answer. That nets you 50 points. Swinging over to Sophie.
I'm gonna go Mank.
Mank. I'm a big Mank head here. I don't know. That's really shameful. But it is our number two answer. That'll net you 40 points.
Awesome.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. And Albert.
I'll go with The Game.
The Game. The Game. Oh. No, wait. Albert. Sorry.
Final answer.
Thank you, Albert. I appreciate it. I need to check myself.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. That's on me. That's on me. All right. The Game is our number 5 answer. That'll net you 10 points.
Okay.
So not too shabby. Everyone getting things on the board. There are only 2 answers left on the board here. So, Kenny, you're going to swing or a miss here. Let's see what you got.
Panic Room. Final answer.
Panic Room. Panic Room is our number 3 answer. That'll net you 30 points.
Damn.
One more left.
One more left on the board. That is correct. Hopefully, so if Sophie gets this, then that's the end of this round. If she misses, it goes over to Albert.
I'm gonna try The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
The Curious Case
Final answer.
of Benjamin Button. We all know Fincher movies. It's not like it's fine. Curious Case of Benjamin Button is number 4. They'll net you 20 points, and that is the end of the round.
Not bad.
Sorry, Albert. Sometimes swings that way. That is how it goes.
Yeah.
We're
How many points do I have? I don't know how to count this.
I will happily calculate that for everybody.
All right, fine. I'll have to keep track.
While Cameron stalls for me with how you think the match is going so far.
This is a fun match so far. I think it's fun to start with the director we all know so
I
well.
love Fincher. That was fun.
Yeah,
Everyone excited for the killer? Is it Killer?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that on Fortnite yesterday. I think.
That's I think that is correct. Okay, so with that, Albert has 10 points at third place, Sophie at 60 points, and then Kenny at 80 points. As a matter of fact, I'm going to sort you guys. I'll just keep it alphabetical. It doesn't matter. Okay, and with that, that is the end of round 1. But I want to get to know our competitors just a little bit more tonight. So we're gonna have a conversation. Albert, how you doing, man? Okay, let's get you.
Hi. I'm good.
Let's get you on here, man. How you been? You doing good?
I'm good. I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm having a great time here tonight. Albert, now I know we were kind of talking about what you want to discuss today, and obviously Barbenheimer is still in the air after last weekend, and so people were going out to the cinemas, going out to the movies to see the double feature, which is so exciting to see. But I got to ask you though, what was like the first double feature that you've ever done? Because I know I have a couple of favorites, but like, what was your first? You think?
I haven't done a lot of double features, so the first one was very. I still remember it. And let's go back to 2017.
Oh wow!
Winter. Lots of films came out around that time. We got The Last Jedi. We got Jumanji. Welcome to the Jungle. We got The Disaster Artist. And there was 2 musicals that came out that time. And I decided to watch them back to back.
That's right.
The Greatest Showman and Pitch Perfect 3.
Cool. One of those is a better movie than the other. I'm gonna let the audience decide that one. But also, maybe not by much. I love that. That's awesome. That's so funny. I didn't care for either of those movies, but I'll tell you what, though, I feel like that was such the sensation of that Christmas season, like you couldn't escape it, and it was like still rolling into the next year. And obviously, the culmination of Pitch Perfect 3 is, it's seeing the finale there.
Good film.
Yeah, it's a film. Anyways, but hey, we're not here to judge. We're here to play some trivia. So let's get everyone back on the board here. So with that,
Kenny.
All right, we're gonna put you back in alphabetical order here. So it's great to hear from our lovely player here, Albert. But we got to keep going on with our trivia here. All right, so Reminder of the score: Albert at 10 points, Sophie at 60, Kenny at 80. So Albert's going to have our first shot at our answer here for this next question. I feel like you guys are all pretty big fans of like movie scores, right?
There it is.
Right?
Really?
So that's why we're here.
No.
That's crazy.
No.
You guys were just randomly picked. There's no
No.
absolute way that this was determined.
Not calculated at all.
Listen, I don't know who's the greatest. I don't know if it's the GOAT. I don't know if it's John Williams. I don't know if it's James Horner. I don't know if it's Alan Silvestri. But I do know the question for today, Albert, is I want you to tell me currently on Letterboxd what are the highest average rated films composed by Hans Zimmer.
Whoa. Okay. There's so many to go from.
Of course, this is referring to the highest average rated films composed by Hans Zimmer. We're looking for stats from Letterboxd, so that might play into people's decisions in general here. But we're looking for critically.
I'm just gonna go with a big one. I don't know if it's the highest, but Inception. Final answer.
Inception, the Christopher Nolan film Inception. Albert, that is our number 4 place answer. That'll net you 20 points. And I also forgot to clarify here. I apologize. For this round, we have a tie for 5th place. So there are actually 6 possible answers on the board here.
Okay.
So with that, Albert getting the Inception answer here. But that's going to swing us back over to Sophie.
I'm torn because I know that this movie was also composed by someone else. Does that count?
That's a good question. If he's credited on the film itself,
He
whether
should
that's
be.
a co production or a co authorship there,
If he's okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go Dark Knight. Final answer.
The Dark Knight,
Dark Knight.
the Cape Crusaders maybe finest adventure.
It's got to be one.
The Cape Crusaders finest adventure, in my opinion. Also, I didn't hear final answer, but that's okay.
I did do final answer.
I can't remember. All right,
It's okay.
that's a number 1 answer. That'll net you 50 points. Sophie.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Damn.
So, all right, and we're swinging back over to Kenny. Kenny now in 2nd place here, so he's got to make some
Well,
big
I
moves.
have to follow the vibe of Christopher Nolan movies. And
Okay.
go with Interstellar. Final answer.
Interstellar. The stars, they're stellaring. They're stellars. I don't know. That's our number 2 answer. They'll net you 40 points.
Nice.
He said 5. I was like, damn.
Nope.
Had that on the board.
Okay. And with that does get Kenny in the lead here, but we got to swing it back over to Albert. Albert still can have some wiggle room here. He's got to make some big moves, though.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I
I'm
forgot
like,
about this one.
I'm like 80% sure this is by Hans Zimmer. So I'm gonna go with 1994's version of The Lion King. Final answer.
1994's version of The Lion King. The Lion King is our number 3 answer, Albert. That was a good move. They'll net you 30 points. And I didn't clarify that on the sheet here, Cameron, but I promise you that is 94. We don't talk about
I
the
made
other
an assumption that it was.
one. We don't talk about that other one. Okay, and with that, there are, because there's a tie at 5th, there's still 2 possible answers on the board here. So we're going to swing it back over to Sophie.
I'm gonna go Blade Runner 2049. Final answer.
Blade Runner 2049. Final answer. That is a good final answer because that'll net you 10 points.
Yes.
Those are one of our
let's
ties
go.
for 5th place here. So we still, Kenny, there's still one more answer on the board. Can you get it?
Dang,
I
this is
hope
tough.
so.
Okay.
I have not the David Lynch film, but the Denis Villeneuve Dune from 2021. Final answer.
That's what I had too.
Dune is not on the board.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it did not make the cut
Film
here.
Bros didn't
Sadness.
unite.
Sadness.
With that, I'm not going to reveal our tiebreakers yet because we still have a chance to tie. The tied answer for 5th was Blade Runner 2049 and 12 Years a Slave. We can't forget about 12 Years a Slave.
The one song
yeah.
I listened to
God.
from that movie.
Yeah, there's
There was Zimmer.
It is Zimmer. That's pretty crazy. But But yeah, some good big moves here so far, Cameron. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, this is
People-
really exciting. Yeah, and it's a category they all like, so I think it makes it more fun for them.
That was
so.
fun. Zimmer's great.
Zimmer's great. I don't like I said, I'm not sure if he is the GOAT, but I gotta tell you, he is up there for sure.
He's
Up there for sure. I like that answer.
Yeah. Maybe 2, maybe 3.
he's
to say.
the greatest
Top
of
5.
right now. He's the
Yeah.
One hot tamale.
One hot tamale. All right. Oh no! One second.
Albert's winning.
No,
I'll
Albert.
take-
I'm sorry.
I'll
Albert.
take. I'll take it.
I apologize. Unfortunately, Albert, you
Oh.
are you currently are in third place with 60 points, but tied for first here is Kenny and Sophie. So
Yeah.
as we
Cole's
say,
trying to rig it, but I had to change the score there.
thanks, Cameron, for
I
keeping
had
me in
to,
line.
I have to keep
I-
Albert, keep him honest. So.
I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. Yeah, no. So tied. It's like I said, still it's anybody's game. But with that, I want to talk to some more people here. Kenny, you look like you want to have a conversation. Like the De Palma film. Is De Palma? Wrong one. It's not De Palma. Is it
like the movie Blowout?
Wow, that's a good one. No, who did the conversation? Is that
That was FFC. That was Francis Ford Coppola.
that is FFC? You're right. I always get De Palma and Francis Ford Coppola mixed up. Actually, I don't know why. I think it's just of the era.
Yeah.
But speaking of things in this era, we'll go back to their score question, and I know we're all pretty big fans here. I don't listen to it as much scores, but I got to tell you, I've been liking everything that's been coming out this year. For at least on the score front, I think they're hitting really well. I was curious what like your current favorites are for the year. What you like?
Oh, well, I can't talk about Succession because that's a TV show. But
no. I mean, talk, but
a couple favorites. I mean, we had Oppenheimer and Barbie. Barbie, I'll just talk about it briefly, but they used the song from 2001. And they remixed it in the soundtrack, and that was great.
The hit Aqua song, Barbie, yes.
Oh no, I meant that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure, that's what I meant. Yep. That's what I meant.
Okay.
And then Oppenheimer was very, very good. It almost killed my eardrums, even in this not even IMAX theater.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, man, that was just seeing an IMAX. It was a very loud score. It was great, but oh my god,
It's loud.
Yeah,
it's loud.
Yeah, it might be a little overwhelming. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it works into to heighten how severe the events of the movie are.
I agree. I think that does play into part. But any sleeper hits this year? You think?
What'd you say?
Any sleeper hits this year from score front?
Ooh. I was thinking about the Past Life score. I think that's a really, really great score. It's very atmospheric, and it really hits on an emotional level too. I don't know if people really like the Asteroid City score, but I like it. I know there's one critic in this call. It's not you, Cole. Don't worry.
No, I have thoughts on it, but I don't know if I'm.
Yeah, I think you could say it's repetitive, but I think the themes, like the motif, works in that of course it's repeated throughout the whole movie, but it works.
Fair. The
best one is Spider-Verse's score though.
Spider-Verse was pretty great, man. I think it's a great follow-up on the previous one. I don't know if it hits on the soundtrack, so I feel like the fact that it did hit really hard on the score definitely helps. I'd say the score is better than the first, but I think people can argue that the soundtrack was I don't know, man. That
better
Prowler
in
theme.
the first.
I don't know. I think I still like Prowler theme more than
They have the Prowler
99.
theme in the second one.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah.
But my sleeper hit, I think, is Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. That's also Hans Zimmer. I found out the other day. That was pretty surprising. It's a great motif in that movie. I was like, oh wow. I was like, I wonder who could do that. And I'm like, of course, it's the Zimmer man himself.
It's the guy who did Video Killed the Radio Star.
That's true. He was one of the keyboardists. That's right. Yeah.
Yep. He's there in the music video.
That's true. We love to see it. So
Facts.
Speaking of fast, let's get back to some fast-paced trivia. That's definitely not a good.
Oh, you didn't want to talk about Fast and the Furious?
I can't even remember the score for Fast and Furious. I mean,
There's a score for those movies.
I didn't.
There's a movie?
If there is, I couldn't tell you. I only hear engines. That's all I hear. Engines and family. So I'm not sure.
Fast.
And Corona.
And Corona. You know what? The Corona's been getting less and less in those franchises. I don't know what's going up with that.
I didn't know they let a
They must have
virus
lost their sponsorship or
around.
something. So
Maybe it's because of the coronavirus.
you know what? I actually wouldn't doubt it. That was a big reason for it. Okay. Well, coronavirus not very popular, but I do have a question about
Nobody liked that. Yeah.
popular
Yeah.
movies from a specific era. But just to be refresher on the score, Albert at 60, Kenny and Sophie are tied at 120. Because of a tie in the score, we're going to go in the original order set by round one. So in this case, it's going to go Albert, Kenny, then Sophie. Cool?
Yep.
Fantastic. All right. And with that, so Albert still can make some big headway here. He's got the first shot. All right. Albert, I want you to tell me the most popular films of the 1990s with, and this is on Letterboxd, of course, with only the categories of romance and comedy. So we're looking in the rom-com genre, but if they have both of those genres as a part of it, that plays a factor here. So of the 1990s, romance and comedy.
Wait, you didn't say bromance. You said romance. Right?
Romance, not bromance.
Okay, romance
Romance
in
is
the 1990s,
unfortunately
okay.
at this moment not an official category on Letterboxd.com. We can petition for that in the future, Kenny.
Okay.
Oh man, if I remember my release dates, this is gonna be rough.
We'll give our players some time. Obviously, there's a lot of thinking, a big wide range of movies possible here, Cameron.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm just whenever there's time to think, I just look at Kenny's art piece.
That's true. It's pretty.
No, I went
great.
the wrong way.
He's gonna do like the VR tilt leaning.
It really adds to.
This is
It really
broad.
makes you think. Yeah.
Well, to clarify here, I think it's very important is that these categories are only romance and comedy. So yes,
Only romance and comedy?
only romance
That's it.
and comedy. So
Just those two.
There, if
Huh.
okay, that seems like it's changed people's thoughts here. So, for example, when you go on the platform, you can hide categories from a
Mhm.
list. So we have hidden every other category except the categories of romance and comedy.
It's only tagged.
They're the only ones that are tagged on Letterboxd.com, anyways. So, think rom-coms. You can think of comedies with a little bit of romance. You can think of romance with a little bit of comedy, but whatever the ratio is, we're only looking at those two categories.
Basically
So,
a rom-com. Okay.
so
Okay.
all right. Yep.
Albert?
Of the 1990s, of course. To clarify
Oh,
here.
man.
So,
This could.
all right.
I'm gonna try for. There's something about Mary. Final answer.
There's something about Mary. There's something about Mary is not on the board.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
that's the only one I really had that I felt very good about.
This is definitely rom-com.
This is like a blind spot because I can only think of like 80s and like
course.
early 2000s.
Same.
We all need to think
It's
about
like-
the
it's like
crowd
a
that draws
void.
on Letterboxd.com. That's a big part of it, so I think that's a big factor here.
Okay.
Oh, actually.
You always think of the.
We got them thinking real hard here.
You always forget the time period
so-
that you're asked about. When
That's true.
Okay, I
So-
think I'm gonna go for. Oh wait. Oh no! Did I get the right one? Shit.
Never find that.
No,
yeah,
wait.
we do need
switch it.
final answers.
Okay.
For today. So
I didn't say it yet. Okay. I don't know if this counts
okay.
for comedy.
Okay. We'll find out.
I put down Heat because it was funny, but before sunrise, final answer.
Before sunrise.
It's definitely a romance.
It is romance. Is there enough
It's
comedy
funny.
to justify it on the board here? Fortunately, there is not.
Yeah.
It's
Not
not
that
on the
funny,
board
Kenny.
here. So
I'm
What can I do?
praying this one's on there and it's
Okay.
not like has like an extra fucking genre,
sure.
but I'm going Clueless. Final answer.
Clueless.
As if.
Sophie was not clueless on this answer because that is our number one answer.
Number
Big
Oh
one?
my
points.
god.
I did not think about
What are the others?
Most popular, guys.
You,
So
I guess you were clueless.
not
Albert.
highest average rating, just like how many people are active, activity on that platform with the film.
Yeah,
So.
Clueless is a. I'm
Nice.
thinking of another one, but I don't know.
Wow, that gets Sophie in a commanding lead of 170.
Holy
That's,
shit.
pretty big moves here. All right, Albert.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. It's still anybody's game.
Can't think of anything else. No, I can think of one others, but I don't think it's right.
Hmm.
Fuck.
I don't want to waste your time, but I'm also don't have a concrete answer.
You could always go with Kenny's
I feel
suggestion
ya.
of Heat.
Oh, shit.
I am gonna. This might be more than just romance and comedy. That's my worry,
Okay.
but I'm gonna try it. 10 Things I Hate About You.
The
That was
10
mine.
things I hate
That was
about you.
my next one.
The 10 things I hate about you. Albert, I got no 10 things I hate about you. We're all good, but unfortunately, it's not on the board. So
How?
Not everybody.
What is?
Probably.
It's
probably
a
affects the
rom-com.
genre. Probably.
Is there like another genre attached to it or something?
well, mind you, it's most popular. There's other movies that are more popular. So
Oh my god.
who's to say? All right, we're swinging back over to Kenny.
Well, I have one on my board,
Okay.
but I don't know if, because Letterboxd, there's people that take it very seriously, and there's people
Sure.
that I'd say don't, and I feel like this would cater to people who don't.
But even if they don't take it seriously, they're
Sincere. They're sincere.
but even if they hated it, Kenny, it could still be popular. You have to consider that as a factor here.
That's
It's
true.
about how much people are logging it, how much people are
How much
interacting with it.
activity?
Yeah,
I just
activity.
thought of
So-
something. Oh, man.
Ooh,
Oh,
Sorry,
was it Happy Gilmore? Final answer.
I wasn't thinking that.
Happy Gilmore. Yeah, that's not on the list.
Damn.
Sorry, I had to be brutal like that. All right, Sophie,
Don't lie.
how much more of a commanding lead can
I
you
don't know
achieve?
which ones. I have two in my mind, and I don't know which one's more popular.
Okay.
I don't even know if it's on there. I don't know if there's another genre. It has to be romance and comedy.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing else.
Oh man.
Notting Hill, final answer.
Notting Hill.
One of my
Oh,
favorite
God.
rom-coms of all time.
Her
Has to be on
favorite.
there. Yeah,
That's
it's one of them.
It's
When
kind of
Harry
a weird
Met Sally
movie.
is one of them.
It's kind of a weird movie. Notting Hill is our number 2 answer. The Legend 40
What?
points.
That's the one I thought of after the fact.
Oh, that
man.
sucks.
That's a damn shame.
Oh my god, I love my
Wow.
90s. I didn't realize how many 90s movies I liked from that.
Yeah,
Oh
rom-com.
yeah.
man.
You're a '90s.
The
90s
kid.
gal.
Yeah. All right, and with
He
that,
was
our
the number 3 answer.
number 3 answer.
I'm curious as what the others are.
Number 3 answer. Sophie, I think you like this movie. But I'm a cheerleader.
I had that one in mind, but I forgot it was
Oh,
90s.
that's 90s?
That is
I thought it
90s.
was like early 2000s.
Yeah, I thought that was really
It's
I
that
didn't say
popular?
anything.
Most popular, yeah.
No, that
most
movie's
popular.
been logged so many times on Letterboxd. I see it all the time.
It is
It's a
popular,
Letterboxd movie,
especially
I guess.
especially in Pride Month for sure.
Yeah.
Pretty Woman is in our number 4 answer.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh!
As soon as
And,
I thought of Notting Hill, I was like, Julia Roberts. I forgot all her films.
Yeah, she had a
Julia
big era
Roberts.
for her.
She's
And
a
number
90s
5 did surprise me was American Pie. It's maybe
Ah.
it's horny romance, I suppose.
Oh, really?
So wait, can I ask something? What 10 things I hate about you? Why didn't it qualify? I feel like that's more popular than all of those. No.
Sophie, for the purposes of tiebreakers here, I'm not sure what the score is going to end up. I'm not going to reveal any of our remaining
Okay,
answers.
can we find out later?
Absolutely, we can find out later.
Okay.
That's totally fine, Sophie. We can
I
always
don't
come
even
back.
know.
We have.
Is it like adventures?
cannot reveal
Oh,
it.
how? It probably has fucking
Thriller.
All right, folks. I'm going to switch headphones real quick. Cameron, you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how are we all feeling? Are we exhausted so far? Are
I am
we
impressed
feeling
with my
refreshed?
90s rom-com knowledge.
Frustrated.
Frustrated?
Sorry,
No, I
Albert.
thought I liked the 90s.
Who are you frustrated more at, Kenny or Sophie?
Me.
Just in general, not even in the game.
Himself.
Albert, I felt
Myself.
that.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow, that went dark.
Forgot about my lady Julia. Ugh.
Well, Julia.
Oh,
Get
she's
out
your
the
lady now,
Fortnite
Albert.
headphones.
Okay.
The-
Okay.
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
gaming
I
headset was
claimed
bound
her.
to appear. It was bound to happen.
Whoa.
It's true. I am a gamer.
We are true commentators now. Like we're
Are we rushing B, Cole?
No, yeah, I got a frag B
where
for frag.
are we
frag B,
dropping
frag B,
boys?
Okay.
Where are we
I'll
dropping
flash it.
boys?
All right, and with that,
Tomato
the end,
Town.
at the end of round 3,
Oh
that
my
has
God.
Albert at 60 points, Kenny in second place at 120 points, and
And Sophie's on
Sophie,
crack.
that's a mean way to put that. Sophie's doing great. Sophie's doing at
She can take
210, so she flipped Kenny's score, I suppose. Or not flipped, but moved some numbers around.
That round did very well for me.
That sure did. And I'm curious if you have any more thoughts on that. So let's talk to you.
I'll talk.
I'm glad you're talking. I appreciate that. So, Sophie,
Yeah.
pretty good round for you guys for going so far. It's pretty impressive. Yeah, I think you did some good thinking there, though. I think that was a big part of it. You had to kind of think through that. I don't know if they were thinking in the same wavelengths. So.
I remembered. I immediately thought of 10 Things I Hate About You. No, I immediately thought of Clueless, but then I was like, wait a minute, 10 Things I Hate About You is either way. This is not what we're going to talk about.
No, but hey, listen, we got to find the transition, and I got to tell you though, there was a lot of romance, and I for sure laughed at this movie this last weekend. Barbie.
My gosh.
Barbie is the talk of the town alongside Oppenheimer.
Yeah, the Oppenheimer weekend, which I did not participate in.
You did not.
I watched them 4 days apart.
No, but you had good reason. You want to catch them early. I feel like the people that were trying to get ahead of it, they wanted to make sure that they could see it in the right formats and kind of do it right.
Exactly.
And I think I did the same. I waited because I somehow got an IMAX ticket for Oppenheimer, but
incredible.
But I was like, I gotta see Barbie. It was so much fun. That audience was just fantastic, right?
Yeah, it was like a party in there. Everyone was laughing, having a great time.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was wearing pink. Everyone was dressed up. I had never seen an event where everyone had dressed up before,
right?
Especially just one of. It was a free screening, but it was it was still super enthusiastic. Everyone was in pink. Everyone was spirited, and everyone really loved the movie. My sister and I were losing our minds the entire time. And I'm glad I waited a little and then watched Oppenheimer on Thursday right after work. Me and my coworker, we got in the car and dashed all the way to the theater.
Wow. Got
Popeyes before. Ate Popeyes during the trailers, and then was fully invested in the movie.
Whoa, we sneaking non-concessions into
all
the movie theater
all the time. You know it. I have to have my dinner, and I'm not buying movie theater food that's overpriced.
As a former movie theater employee, I take offense, but I understand. Popeyes does hit.
It's so good. Their sandwich is fantastic.
It's the best chicken sandwich. I'm sorry.
I agree.
There's not even a question. People are like, "Oh, well, Chick-fil-A." I'm like, "No, Chick-fil-A."
My sandwich, it was huge. It was juicy, and it was like a giant piece. So good, so good.
Oh man. Popeyes is great though. But yeah, so Barbenheimer weekend is done. We're gonna see how the box office. We'll have to see it. It seems like it did pretty well though. And
Barbie with the most amount of it's the largest opening weekend of a film this year, I think, right?
Yeah, I think it hit that, and then Oppenheimer's still doing great for a radar movie as well, which is impressive, especially in a special formats. I think that's probably a big part of it.
Cole, do you know why it was rated R?
I actually saw the Indian censored cut that put the dress on.
Oh, I saw the CGI dress.
Yeah,
yes.
So I actually didn't see that. I don't know what you're talking about, Sophie. It was totally. They had some language, but no nudity or anything. I mean, come on.
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I don't remember nudity.
Oh man. All right. Well, I definitely want to get back to the match and not talk about nudity.
It's fine.
We're gonna.
Hey, it was an amazing weekend for movies. I don't know if anything can top that. Like that.
It's not this year, anyways. It's been a midsummer. I feel like. Yeah. So this was at least good point for all of us here. So, and with that, we're gonna get people back on screen here.
Sounds good.
Fantastic. All right, and let's get our folks back on here. Let's check out what's going on.
Kenny died. I'm sorry.
He's
alive again.
My camera was off, so I thought it just had like a picture of Christopher Nolan. So I thought it was gonna just pop up, but it didn't work.
Nolan.
So
you have him on speed dial, don't you, Kenny?
Yeah, you call him up, right?
It's like it's 1 a.m. there. So
1
a.m. in your.
He's probably just watching Lawrence Arabia on 30 millimeter in his house.
1 a.m. in your sunroom? I mean, isn't he over there?
No comment.
All right, and for the folks at home, let's get a reminder on the score right now. We have Albert at 60, Kenny at 120, and Sophie at the lead at 210. So with that, we're going to be moving on to the next question here, our fourth question of the night. We're still starting with Albert here. So Albert, I want you to tell me the longest films. So this is based on the runtime length here. The longest film starring, I think a pretty beloved actress right now going around, Anya Taylor-Joy. So we're going off of runtime. Because of a tie, we have 2 possible answers for 5th place. So 6 answers on the board.
Okay.
Albert working out some things on the board.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like people were talking so much about Queen's Gambit and they kind of flew by. But that was a pretty good show.
It was so big when it came out, but then like nobody's talking about it anymore. But I think that's just the nature of streaming shows. But
yeah,
like occasionally there's some that stand the test of time.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Of course, Albert.
You said starring Anya Taylor-Joy, as in like she's the lead, or any film
I should clarify. It's just non-cameo roles here. So we're looking for if they're in the cast.
Okay.
So yep. Yep. Especially if their billing is high enough in the film. I think in all these examples here, yeah, we're good. We're good. All the billing is high enough that this shouldn't be a problem.
I don't remember anything from this movie, but I'm like positive she's in it.
Okay.
So let's go with The Northman. Final answer.
The Northman, the man of the North, the Northeast of men.
Why did I know that was the movie you were talking about when you just...
Albert, would you like to claim that as your final answer? I don't know if you said final answer.
Yes.
Thank you. Great. Albert, that is our number one answer. That'll net you 50 points.
Okay.
Some upset competitors here.
Glad I remember that at least.
So we are going to swing back to Kenny because he is in second place in points right now. Kenny, what are the longest films starring Anya Taylor-Joy?
Well, I'm going to steal a popular answer because I feel like this would go off the board.
Fair.
But The Menu, final answer.
The Menu. The Menu. Let me check my menu here real quick. Hold on.
What's on the menu?
Not in the menu, not on the list.
Shit. Yeah, that one wasn't that long. I don't remember that one being that long.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go for the popular pool. People.
Yes,
people,
just to thin the herd.
You know what I thought was number one, and I was surprised when The Northman was longer than this fucking movie.
Okay,
it has to be on the board.
Ooh.
Amsterdam, final answer. That movie felt like ages long.
I forgot about that.
That movie was ages long.
Amsterdam. Amsterdam is our number 2 answer. That'll let you 40 points.
Dude, I felt like I was in there for 4 hours. It sucked.
I guess I should clarify, and I'll run back. I apologize. I should have clarified averages and run times. For the purposes of this, we won't clarify until the end, but normally I would clarify for averages and stuff as we go along. So with that, the Northman on here and Amsterdam, we're going to swing it back over to Albert. Shit.
Okay. I'm between two. Mm-hmm. One that I've seen and I think is long, or one that I have not seen and might be longer.
Okay.
So I don't know if I should gamble on one that I've not seen that might be longer, or just go with the one that I've seen.
Tough dilemma.
Ooh, it's a tough dilemma.
Yeah. Let's just go with the one that I've seen. I'm gonna go with Glass.
Glass.
Oh.
Final answer.
Thank you, Albert. Glass. He's shattering onto the board. That's our number 3 answer.
All right.
Pulling ahead of Kenny now.
Pulling ahead of Kenny, yes.
Oh, what the hell? Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Albert making
oh,
some
man,
moves
I don't know the lengths of these movies.
Okay, we're swinging back over to Kenny.
I have 3 on my board.
So do I. I don't know which one's which, though.
I don't know the lengths of these movies because I've only seen one of them, and that was a long time ago.
think I've seen all of these, but I don't remember.
I'm gonna go with that one
Okay.
because it'll be funny to say. The Vavitch or the Witch.
That's
Final
a short one, right?
I don't know.
Oh, so sorry.
I said final answer.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
Sorry, no, I spoke right after he said that.
So he
Yeah,
could have changed it. He could have changed it.
I said final answer.
Yeah.
Okay, Kenny, I
did now.
appreciate your integrity here. The Vavitch is not on the board.
Yeah, that's like an hour 20.
Yeah,
or
that's a
something.
very short movie.
I don't remember.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's been 3 years.
All right,
3 long years.
Sophie,
Right?
what are you thinking here? We still 3 possible answers on the board.
I'm gonna stick with the M Night theme and go Split.
Split.
Yeah.
Mm.
Final
Well,
answer.
Split is split on our board too. That's our number 10 answer. That's tied for
Number
this,
10.
Or, I'm sorry,
Whoa.
number 5 answer tied for 10.
Okay, cool.
So
10 points.
yeah. And with that, I'm updating scores. But yeah, so far, Anya Taylor-Joy, pretty popular actress, I'd say. And
Pretty
she's
entrancing.
She
she's
grew up in
building her.
Miami-ish.
Oh.
Yeah, I think she grew up all over the world, right? It seems like
She
Yeah.
lived here
Around
in
the
Miami. One
world.
of my friends grew up friends with her, and she said she's a bitch.
Oh,
Wow. Well, I mean, doesn't that happen to you when you
Wow.
get famous? Don't become mean? Usually.
That's wow. Okay, well, you know, hey, we're
Or it's
saying,
easier
we're saying
to
how
have
we feel.
them.
We're saying how we feel. So, but I can tell you that what is not about feelings here, it's facts here, is our point score. Sorry, that's not a good transition.
I'll take it.
Albert, 140 points, taking that lead from Kenny. Unfortunately, at third place, 120 points, Kenny. But Sophie, still pretty commanding lead here at 260 points. I'm not sure if you guys can even tie at this point, but we should keep playing on
Because it's fun.
because it's fun. And of course, Albert and Kenny can tie for second place here, so it's still anybody's game on their
Yes.
front. But
And I don't want to do math to figure it out.
I'm curious what our audience is talking about tonight.
Oh.
Let's get some comments up here.
I've not seen
Maddie,
the comments.
let's go. We always love it.
Maddie.
Let's feud, Colin. All right, no one said feudy. That's good. Of course, I got LaCroix and me, Maddie. I already finished
What's
it. But
today's?
It's
The
a pomp-
LaCroix.
It's the Pomplamoose. It's the Pomplamoose.
Oh, nice.
Albert with the taste. I think he's Lydia is referring to Greatest
Double
Showman, maybe,
feature?
or
Nice.
Everything
Pitch
he ever
Perfect
wanted.
3.
Everything he ever needed.
it's probably
It's standing right in front of him.
Maddie coming in with that Pitch Perfect.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Of course, Cameron doing God's work. Of course, we love-
No, I don't know what I was gonna say.
Maddie coming with past life score is great. She might have been behind here, but we're all
Past
behind.
life score is great.
It's pretty great.
Behind
And
you.
Asteroid City too.
Uh-oh.
Fast train, fast train.
Uh-oh.
Go fast.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, no.
Yes, it is.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is.
No,
It's pretty good.
Bro.
Wake up, lesbian. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I might get a Subaru.
I think
so I
this
might
is a
join
reference
the
to Bud
crowd.
Cheerleader. I'm pretty sure.
Is that a reference to the Netflix show Fubar, Cameron?
No, but
I-
all I know is
Colin,
okay, I
Ryan
shouldn't say
Arnold.
this. I'm done talking.
Arnold,
I'm done
it's
talking.
me.
All right,
Watch
you can
Fubar.
read between the lines.
Come on, put that cookie down.
If you keep
And a
talking
chicken
about Puma,
sandwich.
I'm
What is
gonna
happening?
kick you out of this match. All right, Hattie B. I'll have to try that out, Colin. And then, yeah, so chicken sandwiches. Yeah, there's a good
Now
one.
I want a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Is that your
Maybe,
favorite?
if we
chicken
finish in
sandwich?
time, you could always DoorDash. We'll see. We'll see. But we are running to the end here. A reminder of the score for tonight. Albert at 140, Kennedy at 120, and Sophie at 260. So with that, we get to our last question of the night. And the wording on this is fun, but I want to make sure people are very apparent about what's going on here. So I'm going to read this slowly and carefully. All right.
Slow.
Are you guys ready for the final question of the night?
Yes.
All right. We're back to popularity contest here. So I want you to name me the most popular movies on Letterboxd in the 2000s. So from 2000 to 2009, with a number in the title that can be anywhere in the title. It could be numeric, it could be Roman numeral, and it could be written out. Does that make sense? Does everyone understand the rules here?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any questions?
Fiesta question.
Shit.
Cameron telling the punchline to a joke that he did not set up. I love it. Okay, that's a good.
That's called elevated humor, Cole.
You're right. If they don't get it, they're just not part of the joke, and that's all that
Oh.
matters. So with that, because Kenny is actually in third place right now, sorry, Kenny, you're gonna go first here. But that maybe you can make some big moves here. So, most popular movies of the 2000s with a number in the title.
Gotta think about this one. What numbers in the
Kenny's
A
title?
lot of numbers in the world. They're everywhere, especially if you're
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Like
I said, anywhere in the title. Numeric,
upside down,
Roman numeral. written.
bring it around.
Well, that
Okay, I
brainstorming
got
happened
one.
on everybody's side here.
I think I'm gonna go with one.
Okay.
I want to make sure I don't have the popular picks.
It is. You don't have the popular.
Oh,
You-
shit.
You
No,
went
I
the
make
best
sure,
one.
make sure I hit. Oh, goddamn! Did I help Sophie? Last thing I need.
You go
right
first,
now.
Kenny. Though. So
You are going first though, but yeah. So most
I'm gonna-
popular movies on Letterboxd.
I'm gonna
of the
give myself
2000s
5 seconds.
with a number in the title. Yeah. I'll give you 10.
Oh, okay. I got one.
Okay, sure, please.
Okay, listen here, Cole. That was a comma, and then here's the title: Shrek 2. Final answer.
No,
Shrek 2.
no,
Shrek 2 is not on the board.
it's not.
What?
Fuck!
That was the first thing I wrote.
With all everyone talking about Shrek on social media, and they don't put it on
What the
fucking
hell?
Letterboxd. Fake fans.
Maybe people like Shrek the first one more. I don't
Well,
know.
I guess it's not an
People
elevated
say
film.
that
You know,
Shrek 2 is like the best movie ever made.
I guess not on
I think it's
Letterboxd.
Fine. I think it's
Letterboxians
it's a
are too
movie.
good for that. I guess.
All
right.
Now
Now I'm thinking of something else, and I feel so.
Okay. All right.
Stupid.
We're gonna go back over to Albert.
Oh man.
Birdie boy.
Reminder: this is the most popular movies of the 2000s with a number in its title. Anywhere in the title, it could be numeric, Roman numeral, or written out.
Most popular. Okay, let's see. Which one of these is more popular?
Yep. To clarify, it could be numeric, it could be a Roman numeral, or it could be
A
written
Roman
out.
numeral. Oh.
I love that. That's what
Roman
Sophie's stuck on.
Oh.
No, don't-
Wow, but I
don't-
don't know if these are like.
I cannot even think of Roman numeral tiles.
what movies are there with the Roman?
I mean,
I'm just saying these are
I'm not
acceptable.
saying
I'm
anything.
not-
It's
I'm
easier
saying-
if you're Roman.
All right.
What the
Well,
heck
that
is
was-
that?
Kenny noise was released. Kenny
Kenny,
noise alert.
Don't make me
That
put you
was
in
the
the back of
Baja
the class.
Blast.
Don't make us.
Oh
Don't
no!
make us mute you.
All right, Albert. I do want to.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go with Spider-Man 2.
That's what I thought of. That's what I thought of.
Spider-Man number 2. Spider-Man number 2, or Spider-Man 2 as it's referred to. You need
Number
to say-
2.
You need to say final answer. Albert.
Final.
Anyways, number 2 is our number 4 answer. That'll net you 20 points.
Number 4.
Number
Well,
4.
I actually respect the
now
commitment.
the only
the
one I'm thinking of, I
hell?
feel like
I
it's not
would
gonna
have
be
forgot.
up there.
Albert,
My thought process is all screwed now.
I do think it's very funny that Albert has been the worst about saying final answer tonight, but that's fine. Actually, I don't know. Sophie, that's fine. All right.
What if I'm
We've
doing
all
it on
been bad
purpose?
about it. It's a
Guy, all right.
Kenny.
Sophie now's had some time to think. What's Sophie thinking here?
This is the only thing I can think of, but I don't even think it's in the top. I'm gonna go 500 Days of Summer.
500
Oh, I hope not.
Days of Summer. I'm literally beating to the punch. 500 Days of Summer is our number 2 answer. That'll net you
What?
40 points.
How is that more popular? That's Shrek and Spider-Man.
Oh, I hate letterbox
Me
people.
too. But I mean, I won, so there we go.
I don't. Okay, I don't
Makes
care
me hate it.
anymore.
That's so.
Let-
Kenny, come on, Kenny. You still have a chance here. I mean,
I'm
you
gonna
gotta-
go scorched earth on letterbox now. with my-
you still have a chance
Uh-oh.
here. I mean,
Like-
so like
I have a pick. I wrote it down.
Okay.
Number
Well,
2.
I
So
have a
what the
couple.
hell is
I don't
number
think those are
1?
that popular though.
matter.
I don't think this one is either, and I don't think it's gonna crack top 5. But I'm just gonna say it because it's the movie I'm gonna watch after this.
Oh, okay. Confidence on that.
Well, I picked it this morning, but it's I'm gonna say Ocean's 11, the George Clooney Brad
Oh,
Pitt one.
Ocean's 11. Ocean's
Yeah.
11.
As well.
Kenny took a gamble.
Oh, final answer.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh,
thank
so
you.
okay. Kenny's bad at it.
Looking
too.
out.
All right.
I
We're
got
all,
it.
you know, we're gonna get better at it. Ocean's 11. Kenny took a gamble, and unfortunately, he put it all on black, but it was on red. That is not on the board. Ocean
Wow.
11 is not on the board for 2000.
Oh, it was Ocean's 13.
Oh, shit.
All right. Where does that leave us? We got to swing it
Man.
back over to Albert for one more time. Did I miss
What
something?
was the Spider-Man 2? That was number 4, you said?
Yeah, I could say number 2 is 500 Days of Summer. That's on the board. You answered that. And number 4 was Spider-Man 2 at 20 points.
The first title I wrote initially was Shrek 2, and then I wrote Ocean's 11, and those two are not on the board. And I wrote Spider-Man 2, and
My
that's on
two
the board.
guesses.
Most popular films on Letterboxd in the 2000s. They number in its title.
The Roman numerals thing is throwing me. I cannot think of a single Roman numeral.
It's not Super Mario
Well, you have to
Galaxy
be Roman
2.
in order to really get it.
Because
Yeah,
that came in
exactly,
2010.
exactly.
Like I don't think. I'm just gonna say my thought process. I don't care. I don't think the Star Wars numbers are in the title, so probably not that.
That's the only thing I could think of, though.
If this is not the actual title, then this is my fault. But I'm gonna try Kill Bill Volume 1.
Kill Bill
That's a good
Volume
one.
1.
I don't know if the Volume 1 is part of the title or not.
I think that's a good gamble. I don't blame you on that. Would you like to say final answer though?
No, final answer.
Don't fuck with me, Albert, because you said no.
He
Final
said
answer.
no.
Final answer,
You
final
know,
answer.
you
Don't
didn't pick him.
fuck with- It's fine. It's
Final
fine.
answer.
All right, Kill Bill Volume 1 is our number one answer. That
Ugh,
it's 50
that's
points.
cheating.
Wow.
Seriously?
Cheating.
Yep. Number one answer. All right, Sophie,
Huh.
you want to
Oh
kind of?
my god.
I
Bring it
mean,
home.
I'll do Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith because it's the only other thing I can think of.
Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith is our number 5 answer. That's 10 points.
Roman numerals.
So it is.
We got a
Oh,
Roman
man.
numeral in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
all
Star
right.
Wars Revenge
So I think what we'll do is I'm gonna actually start at the top here because I think I just forgot to reveal along the way. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go back to sorry, actually, yeah, I'm gonna clarify. I'm gonna clarify some
Someone
points
started.
here.
I
You
think
know,
it's only 3, right? That we didn't get number 3.
correct, yeah.
Damn,
I
we did
am-
pretty good though.
But before we get to that, I do want to get points on so we know what's going up here. So Cameron is going to stall.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about your performance? Was this fun? Did you have fun?
Well, hold on. Let's figure out about the performance because final scores of the night Kenny at 120 points. Albert coming back pretty damn strong at 210 points. But of course, Sophie leading here at 310 points. Sophie is, of course,
There's
our
a
winner.
reason I'm the letterbox queen.
Wow.
Wow,
all right.
that is
Whoa!
Well, who's wearing the letterbox hat, Sophie?
well. It doesn't matter because Sophie is our winner for the night. So,
Congrats.
congrats,
Great
Sophie.
game. All.
Great, seriously, great game from everybody. Let's head back to the top here. Lowest average rated films directed by David Fincher. We all got the 1 through 5. Number 6. Actually, I'll say it because I didn't say score. Alien Q 2.86. Mank 3.32. So
Oh,
pretty
wow.
big score. Panic Crew 3.47. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button 3.58. The Game 3.74. We're getting into really still top tier here. Number 6 was The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo at
Oh
3.5.
shit!
The Social Network is
That's
at
low.
3.95.
What?
And Zodiac at 4.01. So
Interesting.
Wow.
people like in, I guess, Gone Girl and what's else on the board there? Gone Girl.
Yeah, Gone Girl wasn't even on there.
Gone Girl wasn't even on there. Hans Zimmer. I already said so. Yeah, Dark Knight 4.45, Interstellar 4.28, Lion King 1994 4.21, Inception 4.18, 12 Years a Slave 4.14, Blade Runner 2049 also tied at 4.14.
Wow.
I double checked today too, and that's pretty amazing.
Wow.
So, Thelma and Louise, 4.08.
Thelma and
Oh.
Louise. No shit.
Oh.
Kenny,
No shit.
Kenny, I know you're a Terrence Malick guy, so Thin Red Line is at 4.07.
Nice.
Kenny
I'm
dies.
staring
on
at it
screen.
right now. It's on my fucking windowsill.
Is it really?
And
He died.
Gladiator at 4.06. So we're literally
Gladiator.
08.
I had
07,
Gladiator on my
06.
board.
I had
yeah.
Gladiator on my board too.
Wow, damn.
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Okay, we already said the popular 1990s comedy, so gonna finish at 6 is You Got Mail.
Oh.
7 is There's Something About Mary, Albert. So
Oh.
It was
and 8 is She's All That. She's All That.
Oh.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
That's
I must
high.
have been after He's All That. There must have been a lot of popularity for that again.
Oh, that's right. It's
Because-
popularity. Okay.
Yeah, so longest films, Northman at 137 minutes, Amsterdam at 134 minutes,
Fucking excruciating.
Glass
Oh.
Glass at 129 minutes, Emma at 125 minutes. That was one of
Emma.
you
I had Emma.
That's the one.
Oh.
That's the one I didn't watch. So I didn't know the runtime.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, but you made the right judgment.
I did.
Oh, you did.
Glass was
You
4
said
minutes
Glass,
longer.
Yeah.
Split at 117 minutes, tied with Last Night at Soho at also 117 minutes.
Oh, last night in
Oh, I
Soho.
forgot
Forgot
about
about
that.
that too.
So these are respectively tied, and honestly, I had thoughts about how to deal with this in the tiebreaker. Radioactive and Marrowbone are tied at 110 minutes, but they're literally off by a second. Radioactive is 110 minutes and 17 seconds, and Marrowbone is at 110 minutes and
I don't even know any of those
Same.
movies.
Yeah, I didn't know. those
Radioactive is
were-
the one with Rosamund Pike, and then Marrowbone's got a couple big
Oh, okay,
people
okay,
from like
okay.
Stranger Things. It's still a good enough release that it was like, okay, it counts. Menu,
I wouldn't
107
watch it
minutes. Barry, 104 minutes, and then because of the tie, I had to be sure, and I had a possible
Barry.
ninth. Yeah, the
Barry.
Barack
That's
Obama.
That's not
movie.
a show.
Barack
Oh.
Obama film. And then Playmobil the movie was 99 minutes. So that was there. This
Playmobil's
is the
longer
tiebreaker.
than Thoroughbreds.
Thoroughbred, I know. I had to double check. Cameron and I
I
were
thought
talking
so,
about it. I
too.
was like, oh my god, how is
Thoroughbreds.
Thoroughbreds? Did I fuck up? Like Thoroughbreds has got to be on this list. And it was just short here. So
It felt long because of the nature of the film.
All
I
right.
think.
yeah, no, well, that's what I thought too. I was like, it just feels like one of those films, right? That's like,
It's
yeah,
like a slow. Yeah, it's a slow.
yeah. So, all right, you guys ready for the most popular movies of the 2000s with a number in the title?
No.
Okay, number 1 was Kill Bill, obviously. 500 Days of Summer, number 2. Number 3. Anyone tell any guesses? Anyone want to try here? I feel like it's
28
Happy Feet
days,
2.
28 days later.
28 days later. Nope.
What'd you say,
Nope.
Kenny?
Sophie, anything?
I had X2 on
That's
my
not
board.
Spider-Man
X2.
2.
I crossed that out.
I don't
After
think
Spider-Man
X2.
2
You said
wasn't.
Spider-Man 2.
I
All right.
can't think of anything.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
No,
No way.
God, no. Anyways,
Fast
because,
5.
because there is a number 2 written out in the title, we were looking for number 3, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
No.
God damn it! You pieces of shit! You
No.
pieces of shit!
Did not thought of that.
No.
Kidding. I
That's
did.
so
That's why I was
credible.
like, what numbers are written out? And I couldn't think of anything. Oh,
Did not thought of
I
that.
hope
that
that
sucks.
hurt.
Of course, that rule was initially applied for if it was like the sequel title with like a written out number at the end, but then I was like, oh fuck,
The
that is a
Two
number.
Towers.
What are the 6, 7, and 8?
6 was Kill Bill Volume 2.
Of course.
Yeah.
Trek 2 was number 7, so it
Ah.
still was very popular.
I can't
And then
believe
back
Shrek
to-
2 is only...
Back to Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Was number
Okay.
So
Oh.
yeah,
Attack of the Clones?
Attack of the Clones was more popular than Phantom Menace. Yeah, Phantom Menace was also 90s.
Revenge of the Sith was already picked. I was like,
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith was
that's
already set
higher
at
than
five.
Attack of the
No, I
Revenge
couldn't
of
believe.
the
I
Sith.
wouldn't. Yeah, there's no shot I would have believed that. So,
I would lose even more faith in the
Wow.
community.
so
Dang.
yeah. Anyways, great game, everybody here tonight. I want to check and see if we have any additional comments for the rest of the night.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, everyone, Colin saying fun match. Great, GG Sophie, great
Thanks,
job.
Colin.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, Colin saying super tough. You know, there were some tough ones here for sure, but
Some ball busted. Some
so
ball busted.
there were sure some ball busters here tonight. So, all right, we are approaching an hour here, so I'm gonna wrap it up. So thank you all players. Let's get the host on screen. Thank you everybody for
Thank
playing
you.
tonight. All right, and let's go back to this layout. I don't like that
Yes.
layout.
Yes.
I should get that comment off screen. Sorry, Colin. We love you, but you know you're taking up my my beauty space. All right. Yeah. Cameron, I love that. That was a great match. I think it turned out. I feel like yeah, Albert came with a comeback, which was pretty great. And that was really surprising to see. But Kenny holding really strong at the tough there, and Sophie, oh my god, killing it. So yeah, some surprises there though for sure. And Cameron, of course, thank you for helping co-host here.
This was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know. These are 3 insane trivia competitors, movie trivia competitors. So it's fun to
Yeah.
watch them face off in this new exciting format. So
Yeah,
and
yeah.
thanks again, Cole, for setting all this up. And I think this is a ton of fun. I think everyone's enjoying it.
Well, thank you, Cameron. I appreciate that. That actually means a lot. So, with that heartfelt note, we're going to end today's show. But of course, make sure you check out for the rest of the week. Let's see what we got going on for the rest of the week. Cameron, would you like to stall real quick? Stall.
Yeah. It's interesting. We're all kind of located in different places. So like whenever somebody has their window open, the sunset might be at a different point for everybody, or like it's kind of a different time of day based on the sun. Found that kind of interesting. Yeah, you can tell I was dozing off.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Just kidding.
Sorry, I'm going to go back to the announcement. So tomorrow, we got a match for the Intercup knockouts. That's going to be between the Working Boys. We'll take on Loki Thor Losers, one of our players here tonight, Sophie. So that should be exciting. Make sure you guys check in for that. And, of course, be tuned for upcoming Real Movie Feud episodes. We're going to keep it rolling. If you like the message in there, make sure you keep an eye on your DMs. Of course, we're happy to get things scheduled and hopefully looking forward to more people playing the show. So
yeah. I think everybody's excited to play, so I think we got plenty of.
We got plenty of people. We got plenty of players available and ready to go. So, and with that, we got to take us out. Thank you for everyone watching, and have a good night.